I think it's time I bring these back. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these. It's been months. It's honestly been probably 2 months. I don't know when the last time I made a video was. That was a long time. That was at least July, maybe. I don't know. It's middle of almost end of August. All right, what have I been up to? I think the last video was I think it was probably taking a loss because it was not very good, going very well. Kind of took some time off and then kind of, got connected with somebody who was local trading. I started to understand, started to learn some of what they're doing, try to understand it better just because it's fun, take your mind off of what you were doing. And then it just kind of, spiraled into what I'm doing now, right? So, completely different model, completely different. It's the same idea. I'm taking trades in the same spots. It's just different logic, which makes more sense for me, which is why I made the switch. So, I mean, basically, I'm not logged into my. I'm not logged into it, but I have. I have this photo of my trade I took. This was right at 10:15. I think if I log into broker, it's gonna break what I have on my phone setup. So yeah, I took a short in here, took profit down here. Not the greatest trade, but I still took a trade, right? That's another thing. This is, probably one of the very few times that I've taken a trade on back to back to back days. 3 days in a row. Took a small win Monday, break even yesterday, and then took a win today. Would have been break even if I had actually been taking it on a real account, but still back to back to back. What was yesterday like? Where did I take a trade yesterday? It's down here. I don't know. I took a trade somewhere. I forget where though, but yeah, I did. That's actually making me curious. This is gonna be a long. Oh, I took longs at 34, so that was yesterday. Nope, this was okay. So this is Monday. Monday's where I took a small win. Boom, took a short here. Full TP was right here. Got stopped out yesterday. Um, took a long here. Got break even, and then we ran up to take profit would have been right there. And then today, I'm back here. I took it on ES because I like ES better. Took a short right here. Took profit right there. So, I have a completely new way of doing things. I have a monitor here, monitor here, monitor here. I have main charts up here, just two. So I have my main trading view. This is what I would love to execute on. And I also can tab into my TradeZ. I have monitor above, which has, this is so much order flow stuff on it. More charts, right? That's a perpetual contract. That's for other stuff. Left monitor, I don't have it open right now. Bookmap, not Bookmap. It's Deep Dom, but it's their Bookmap alternative. Basically, I'm doing trade and order flow now. Same logic. So, I mean, and some options. So I have this up. Don't use it that much. It's just cool. I made my own project. So that's kind of cool. But 9:30. How long have we been in this? Probably 5 minutes. 4 minutes almost. Coming into today, yesterday, I start from the hourly view. Yesterday, we took out this low. ES has been way below that. So giant SMT here, we took out that low. I was expecting yesterday to kind of be the, okay, reversal point if we wanted to go reverse and take the high again. But we can go lower. We're still holding the SMT until down here. So, I'm like, okay, we're a little bit further away. Sweep there. Okay, boom. That's where I got stopped out and then it ran. And then today I'm like, okay, we start pushing away. And so I'm like, okay, I like longs. I think the low of the week, could be in if we think about it at all. Think about it like, okay, we took out this low. This low is the protected SMT low. Okay, now if we want to start retracing in here to then push up and then take all-time highs, which, is an idea, but that's like way further in the future. So I'm seeing this, and the main model I have been working on, which was the first one I developed, was the reversal model. It's basically, SMT heat level, right? That's very basic. Lots of other things behind it, but basically, like yesterday, okay, we have this. None of these are really great examples except for kind of here, right? Okay, if we have SMT, heat level, boom. Okay, down here is a little bit more janky, but I'm like, okay, for us to go higher, I'd have to see an SMT at this low. I don't think, if I want higher, I don't want us to really push lower. I think we might just run higher. Obviously, there's a chance. So I was thinking, okay, more of a momentum play. And that's where what I've really been working on the past, I've been executing on more is the volume profile. And so I have, two charts up right here. I have ES, NQ, NQ, ES. I have, a daily volume profile from session to session. I have the daily VWAP. I have my gamma levels, GEX levels. And then on the 1 minute charts, I have the 15. I don't really use this. It just looks cool and it looks cool to learn. But basically, using point of control, break and retest, heat, and then sweeping heat levels, and then boom, running to one side. That's basically how I'm taking momentum plays now. It's still in the works, but I had an eval that I think expires tomorrow for my funded futures. It was like a $20 eval for some discount. I don't know. Forgot about it until like yesterday or until Monday. And then I took light size Monday and then I'm like, nope, I gotta pass it. So that's why I took heavy size today. So I'm thinking, okay, if I think, if the point of control is, am I on the wrong day? Where is my volume profile? Aha, right there. So if I'm thinking, okay, if my, volume profile, oh, this is like live, but if it was like up here, okay, boom, obviously market opens. If we push down a little bit, retrace to then push back up, up, boom, boom, and then take the momentum higher. Okay, boom. Basically, we barely missed this SMT at the highs. I'm like, okay, cool, that's possible, but we're too janky for me to really, want to take that. I mean, possibly in this candle. Yeah, yeah, I kind of like shorts from this right here. That's my model, but it's not in the session I take. So boom, I'm just waiting, I'm waiting, boom. And you can see my psych levels marked out. That's just general idea of heat. Then the heat levels I've marked out. How long is it going on? Forever. This is going to be like a 20-minute video when I'm done. But basically, market opens and we dump, right? Actually, I can pull up my... Not that's what it is go. Okay, looking for longs. I'm thinking, okay, boom. We're still pushing lower, pushing lower. I know a lot of people caught shorts on this. Where was the point of control? Like here. My guess is that it's in the right spot. Nope. Point of control was all the way down here. It might have been higher based on deep DOM because that's market buy order instead of, I don't even know. This is like level 1 data, or it's MVP. Not as good as MBL. So boom, we push down. We take this low. Oh shit. It's gonna be easier for me to say this. We push down. We took this low. Low of day. Okay. Boom. That's taking it right there. Boom. Boom right there. Okay. ES not even close. Okay. So SMT retesting a valid level for me. Okay. There was some heat right here. we never touched it. Tapping this heat absorption and then seeing buyers step in would have been ding, the idea to enter longs right here, right? Boom. If we were down here, probably would have gotten a fill like there. Stop loss would have been below whatever the next heat is, so probably 717 already. And then since I want longs on ES, possibly at least take, pre-market high, take out that SMT to go longer. Boom. That's the idea. Boom. It also, most of the time, it's top, bottom, and top ticking. It's not really, but I'm catching higher RR trades, and it's more discretionary. Boom. Don't get tapped in, and so then we start pushing away. And I'm like, damn, like there's no way that that's the low. Completely threw longs out of one in one ear, out the other when I didn't get an entry. And so I'm like, okay, I want shorts now. I want shorts now. Boom. I think the point of control was at 45 right here. So this would be a good time to have developing point of control on. Developing point of control. Okay. So yeah, it's well, literally it's there. So I don't need developing, but it was higher than that. That's wrong. This is the yeah. See, that's why I don't like using this, because the levels aren't right. It was at 45 or 44 at least. I think it was at 44. But we never tapped that, and so I'm like, okay, boom. If I think shorts are the move here, if I think we are going to take this low, okay, boom, we open low, push up, push down, okay, retrace up in the point of control. I don't want to see us retest, break above the point of control, push down a little bit, retest it, take some heat, and then continue selling off. Didn't get that. We're just janky. Then I see, point of control moves a little bit lower. It's at like at 40. And so I'm like, okay, if we could retest here, I like that to push lower. Never got it. That's where I would have initially taken shorts from. Didn't get it. And then we push back up. Retested it here. Boom. I was in. On this candle, I think my entry was like here. I don't know. And the whole idea behind the trade was to half pass the eval. And I can max take 3 contracts. So my stop was like there. Boom. Take profit was like 1.25 because that's what I needed. I don't think that's the right stop loss amount, but yeah. Basically, we are really close to my stop loss. Boom, boom. And then this next candle took me out right there. Boom. So great entry if I believe shorts were the move. They were not really the overall move. Longs were the move because, I'd seen what I'd seen. I just didn't get entry. So the reversal is possible. It just didn't give me entry. Okay, boom. Now I should be thinking longs. So longs, anything down here, probably would have been a good idea to take. Let me, like anything, honestly, if I look at ES in the value area of this 15 minutes, since it's a V-shaped recovery, okay, I have the long drawing tool on. Let me click here. Let me click here. Basically from there to the low. Just turn that. Is the value area low, right? Value area high is like all the way up here. But value area low, middle VWAP band. I don't even really use the VWAP band there. Actually, I need the point of control back. Give me the point of control back. Yeah, point of control is up there, so it doesn't. Boom. But then that's an idea, if I wasn't stuck on shorts right here, possibly getting longs, because I really wanted to see longs from here because of the high time frame. Okay, sweep, giant SMT, we're testing a significant level. Okay, now we rip it up from that higher time frame perspective. Boom. Pushed a little bit lower, then we just completely reversed, and we ES, if I would have taken longs, final target would have been the high, or I think 75. 75 probably had heat like up there. I don't think we took that though. No. But yeah, we didn't take it, but I think we still have a chance to take it. Thank you, just hold us down. But basically, there were multiple ideas for trades. I took the one that presented itself to me. If this would have been a real trade, you know, I would have been break even on it. Probably, you know, once we closed here, boom, break even. Alrighty, got break even. Okay, it's not the trade entry was wrong. It's not the trade. It's my background behind the trade was wrong. And it's been a little janky over the summer. That's kind of been the main thing. Price has been a little bit irrational, but still good enough. And that's the best time to learn, right? Is when things aren't the greatest. And so that's kind of, that's the reasoning why I took shorts here. And my idea for longs, is played out on ES, which is where I would have entered because ES is the stronger contract, or is the stronger of the two right now. Boom, would have wrote it. God, this would have been like a banger trade. Oh, like I said, yeah, like here, like 1 to 9 or something. But boom, didn't see what I wanted to see. Okay, and then I got stuck on, okay, since I didn't get entry, now shorts must be the move. No, longs are definitely the move still. Shorts to catch a retrace to then catch longs. Like if I would have caught shorts in here and still would have been thinking about longs, it would have been just, okay, flip the position like here or whenever we like showed an entry, boom, to then write it up. Possibility. But that's not what happened. And now recording this, I have bettered myself, and that, okay, just because I didn't get an entry doesn't mean the idea is wrong, and that's what we want to do. So good on me, and this is going to be the first video up on the channel in a while. I don't think anybody's ever going to watch this. I think somebody does watch it, it's probably going to be Pimple, and it's fine. Train something completely different, but it makes sense to me. It's giving me better opportunities, and it's, it's showing itself, right? It's like, okay, I didn't really understand, much of, what I might have been doing last time, and it's like, okay, boom, this probably would have been, okay, if I think this is the, like, if that's the manipulation, like, okay, boom, push up, retest, I probably would have taken, because we didn't get a change in the state right there, but if I would have taken a soup here, boom, got stopped out. But understanding why, okay, I want to enter on ES, the low right here, because it is stronger. What it worked out, I'm learning. And so that's kind of the idea. And so now I've got another half of an eval to pass. I'll have to see, because it expires on the 20th, which is tomorrow. But if that's after market tomorrow, I'll just wait till tomorrow morning. But if it's, second it hits tomorrow, I got to trade Asia tonight. And full port Asia. A 1 to 1.25. So that's kind of it. I think now that I've done this one, I'll make more reviews about how my trades are going, and we'll just see everything going forward. So yeah, cool.